football championships kick off this weekend in Orlando. If there's one coach the entire state knows, it's Lakeland's Bill Castle. Well documented are the program's 6 state titles and 2 national crowns. But I uncovered a side of him that isn't about football at all, and it's unlike you've ever seen him before.
Oh, 1, 2, run! Keep running! Keep running!
For 42 years, Bill Castle's coached one way.
No, hold up. What the hell y'all doing? Hey, sail is Z, Z, Z.
His demanding nature has produced the Bay Area's best dynasty. Since 1976, his relentless style has earned him national recognition. The FHSAA dubbed him Coach of the Century in 2007. His program's success is forged on hard work and discipline. But there's a softer side the football community never sees.
Hey, I'm a pretty boy. I'm a pretty boy.
Castle's tough exterior melts away around his 2 Jack Russell Terriers, Callie and Crockett.
A big baby. He's a big pushover with the dogs. I mean, you know, they both, I could show you plenty of pictures with both dogs in his lap, and they sleep with us.
Because he's so highly competitive on Friday night. I mean, that's the only thing that they see. I think people think he's a lot meaner than what he is.
Whatever impression you have, his competitiveness shines through. Castle's canines aren't your ordinary house pets.
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They are racing dogs with the Sunshine State Jack Russell Terrier Club.
We've been fortunate. Both of them are really fast, and you know, they're right up in the top dogs.
For a man with over 400 career victories, there's one common theme: winning.
Outside, outside. Oh!
I have to admit, you know, winning motivates me a little more to keep doing it, so I enjoy it.
It's fun, but it wouldn't be as fun if they weren't winning.
We get pictures of all the ribbons and trophies, and he loves it.
And much like football practices, he takes training very seriously.
Give it here. Give it here. They usually go about 30 minutes on treadmill. That's our endurance work. For speed work, we do the laser light in the backyard.
Jack Russell Terriers have been clocked at 25 miles an hour. They say the fastest dreadnought this year is sophomore running back DeMarcus Bowman.
Crockett will get him.
Nah, they won't get me. They will not get me.
DeMarcus is fast, but he's not that fast.
Let's go, guys.
It seems like Castle could coach forever. But the Jack Russell racing season coincides with Friday night lights in the fall. Callie and Crockett might be why he finally walks away from football.
Jump. Ah!
I've been trying for probably at least 3 years to get him to retire. And if he did, you know, we could go so many more places with the dogs.
I think this, racquetball, and golf will be my 3 main things I'll do when I retire. But right now, I'm still enjoying coaching.
And if you ask the Castles, they'll joke that they're just getting started. Man, the dogs on the treadmill get me every time. In full disclosure, 30 minutes on a treadmill, way more than I could do right now.
It's better the dogs than us, Space. I was walking over back here. I was tired.
Yeah, out of breath, right?
Such a great story, though, Lindsay.
Thanks so much. I had a blast doing it. And one quick note, Castle's not using the R word. As much as his wife wants him to, the retirement is still not in the question after 42 seasons. It's just amazing. Lightning fans see Ryan Callahan, the hockey player, a gritty, gutty, grind-it-out forward. Very few know him as a family man, the father of 2 young girls and a newborn baby son, less than a week old. The epitome of an amazing dad, Ryan put their family Christmas tree up this summer, since they'll only have 24 hours at home to celebrate.
My older one, who kind of gets it more, understands it. She's 5. She was very confused and thought Santa was coming, wanted to know she needed to get her Christmas list in.
His daughters, Charlotte and Evelyn, are the inspiration behind the Ryan Callahan Foundation.
We can't even imagine this hitting close to home. What would we do if our own children were diagnosed and we just need to do something for these families?
How do you explain to your 5-year-old or your 6-year-old that they're sick and they might not get better? And you know, it's home for us, and it's really, really tough.
So the Callahans sprung into action, creating their own foundation. They grant Make-A-Wish style trips, but the most intimate aspect is Callie's crew, where families get VIP treatment at a home game.
We've spent a great deal of the last 9 or 10 months in the hospital, and so for us, this is a really great escape to be able to come out and just spend time together.
The Callie's crew kids, I talk about our kids, like they're ours and what we do, and I'll do anything for them, whatever they want.
On this night, 10-year-old Alana Espidio Garcia wanted ice cream. A simple request for a little girl who has terminal AML leukemia.
These moments are priceless, right? So we don't have a lot of time, and maximizing that time with her is huge.
Hey guys.
After every game, win or loss, Ryan stops by for much more than just a quick hello.
Do you want to play Truth or Dare?
Sure, let's play.
Truth or Dare?
Let's do truth. Dare makes me a little nervous.
You walk in and you see these families and how much it means to them just to have one night away. And it puts the whole world back into perspective.
What's the craziest thing you've done during the hockey game?
I don't know, I've done some crazy things. Probably run into the goalie.
To know that there's a family out there that gets the struggle that families like ours go through is amazing, and I don't think there's words to say thank you.
The kids are the ones with the biggest smile on their face, and they have the most energy, and it's inspirational, and it gives you a lot of power, and all you want to do is help them.
And the Callahans are doing just that with hockey and hope. In Tampa, Lindsay Liquori, Spectrum Sports. The sounds of legendary Bryant Stadium. Let's go, North! Bring football to life.
There's the give to Travell Jones. Demetric McNair pops him.
For Demetric McNair, the game sounds like this. The Dreadnought defensive end was born completely deaf.
Marshawn Brinson recovered the fumble that was forced by Demetric McNair.
He doesn't hear the game, he feels it.
I can hear vibrations from sounds. When teams scream really loud, when there's a lot of loud noises, I can hear the vibrations from that, but that's it.
With the help of his interpreter, Colleen Searson, at practices and games, McNair is held to the typical high standard of any Lakeland player.
They expect the same things from me as other players on the team.
All the kids treat him just like he's anybody else. You can't even tell. If there wasn't an interpreter, he would blend right in.
We're proud of him because he gives you 110%. He goes wide open, and he picks up easy. The players just seem to communicate with each other and determine when we signal in our defense, and we haven't had a problem a bit.
McNair and Searson developed their own sign language football terms.
Okay, Lakeland and touchdown. Universal symbol.
However, with the ability to read lips, it is his teammates and line coach who help him communicate in the middle of a game.
How much sign language did you know before you met Demetric, and how much do you know now?
None. And I still don't know none. I just communicate with him because I know what he's saying by the motions of his mouth.
It's something special to see them come around him and help, and it's really brought the team together, especially the defensive line. He's one of the favorites.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you. Why didn't you make it?
And the kids really try. They're always asking to learn new signs, and it helps him to play. I think it helps him to play better.
Tell him whenever on the field, I just make sure he be on the field and ready to go all the time, and he just turn on. He always in your face. Let's go. So it's fun.
Being deaf is not a weakness for Demetric. Demetric may hear nothing, but he's still making noise on the field.
Speed kills, and he has speed, something that everyone don't have, so he good at what he does.
He is, like you could see, lightning fast, and his nickname is Bulldog because he never stops.
That's what bleeds over into our kids to pull for him, so he's earned everything he's getting.
I play hard. I play for my family. It is my family. I don't give up. I keep trying. And I love to play football. I give it my best. I work hard, and I play for my team. That's all I can do.
An outlook for football and for life that speaks volumes. For Bright House Sports Network, I'm Lindsay Liquori.
Standing here with the outlaw himself, Kevin Kiermaier.
Kiermaier to the track, and he makes the leaping catch. Center field, here comes Kiermaier. Ball is caught by Kiermaier.
When you hear Kevin Kiermaier, it's like, oh, he won the Gold Glove. So it's really cool for me because it's an honor.
Look at this. The ups fully extended.
Here I am with a Gold Glove and Platinum Glove after my first full year in the big leagues. Having this cool little gold emblem on my glove. Now it's on every glove the rest of my career, so I'm very happy, but I'm not content.
Kiermaier back to the wall, leaps, and he made the
catch.
Oh my goodness, what a catch by Kiermaier.
How about a full speed demonstration here?
Let's see what you got.
All right.
I'm going off you too. I'm putting the pressure on you, okay?
All right, I got it.
If we're gonna make this look good, you're gonna try throwing it a little bit over that, okay?
Okay.
Oh, perfect. That was perfect.
These wall catches and dramatic catches are now your calling card.
Anyone can come in on a ball.
Here comes Kiermaier. He got it. A late start, and he got there. Straight back. Oh, he makes the grab.
You know, anyone can do that. But I think what separates good outfielders from great outfielders who are the guys who go back better.
Perfect balls come in, you get a jump. Take us through your thought process.
We're at the Trop 81 times a year, but the other 81 games were at different ballparks. So for me, I go out in center field before every game, or before every first game of each series, and I take a look at the walls. Most of the walls are very cushioned, where you can dig your cleat in sometimes, and you can use that to propel yourself up even more.
Going back at the wall, he leaps.
I take how many steps I have on the warning track. A lot of times I can feel myself, and you know, I have my 4.5 steps, and then I'll start my jump. So there's a lot of things that come into play, and I think my instincts, I just kind of feed off them. You dream of making a play, robbing a home run, like you have your whole life. And so when you do have the opportunity, when a home run potentially goes over by 3 or 4 feet, you want to make that play, and you don't want to wonder what if.
Right center field, Kiermaier got there.
So I get back here, I time it, and then I get up. And like I said, this wall's not padded, so I can't give you the full effect. You're gonna have to tune into the regular season when we're playing actual games.
Wow, what a play by Kevin Kiermaier.
Boy, you walk in Amalie Arena, everybody's wishing you Happy New Year. It's like a holiday around here, and the team is ready to go. No Stanley Cup playoff hangover. In fact, it is the opposite. Missing the playoffs is really driving this group.
We're here at the legendary original Permane Brothers Sandwich Shop, the most famous meal on bread in the Steel City. Check it out. Fries and coleslaw just mixed right in. I'm going to try to devour this as the Bolts prepare to take a bite out of the Penguins. Depth on depth, so 5-game series may be a thing of the past for the Bolts. Unlike the Red Wings and the Islanders, the Penguins may take just a little longer to put away. Kind of like the Permane sandwich. With the Lightning in Pittsburgh, Lindsay Liquori, Bright House Sports Network.
MLB Commissioner Rob Manfred labeled his trip to the Trop as routine and having no particular agenda, but the only thing anyone wanted to talk about was the Rays' new stadium. He said that he did talk about it with principal owner Stu Sternberg and that it's time to move this issue to the front burner in Tampa Bay. And he waited to become a Hall of Famer. Too long in the eyes of his championship teammates.
It's about time. I mean, really? How did he not just get off the ice and walk right into the Hall? But my captain for my playing career is and always will be Dave Andershaw.
We know Andy is kind of the godfather that kept us, kept us believing.
There was no pressure on me that I was never going to get in. I felt like that it had to happen sooner or later.
Kind of like the Cup.
Right, exactly like the Cup. and for me, the biggest concern was that, I wanted my parents to be part of it.
The Glazers not in attendance today, so with that, it was a media frenzy peppering GM Jason Light with questions on what he called one of the most challenging days of his career. 3 touchdowns for you, 178 yards. You made it look very easy. What is this feeling like for you, just a freshman? The old saying goes, what a difference a year makes. Jameis Winston nowhere close to his rookie debut. The second-year QB did overcome a shaky first quarter to end up with 4 touchdown passes. Well known for his halftime pep talks, let's see what he had to say after opening the season with a win on the road. He was considered a strong candidate ever since Lovie Smith was let go just 9 days ago. They didn't have to go far here at $1, just down the hall to the offensive coordinator's office. This is his very first gig as an NFL coach, but he has had experience leading a team at the college level at Boise State and Arizona State University. What a special surprise for Central this week. Nike reps rolling up in a custom Lamborghini and delivering these brand new cleats that are not in stores until January. They are the Nike Vapor Untouchable 2. Really lightweight, like I said, the gold-plated bottom. Now all Central needs is a little gold medal to go with it.
gracious enough was Andrew Reese, a sophomore DB on the team. He lent me his shoe. The sophomores getting sizes a little too big so they can grow into them. The seniors getting the correct size so they could wear them in the game now. I'm going to go return this.
You're going to have to get them somewhere else, Lindsay, and you won't be able to do it until January because that's when they're finally going on sale.